Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's special reading we will be finding out where your soul travels when you are asleep or in a deep meditative state. This is all about astral projection. Most of us do not realize that sometimes our soul leaves the body and goes elsewhere, and it often happens when we are not conscious, when we are sleeping. So hopefully you get some very interesting information and insight and maybe confirmation for those of you who already know and have experiences about your astral trips. So as you can see, you have these three lovely groups to choose from today. For group number 1, we have card number 17, Go on an Adventure. Today is the best day to try something daring, and we see a person sitting on a Pegasus just shooting for the stars, traveling to where the stars are. And with it we have a brand new crystal that I got from donations. I don't know what the crystal is called. It's orangey, very warm, and it has golden phases of the moon on it. And then for group number 2, we have this very cool looking card. It says, number 3, be present, find clarity in the moment. You can see a person here walking towards this winged third eye in space. Very, very cool. And with it we also have a brand new crystal. I love it so much. It's a crystal quartz sphere with an angel aura with a rainbow in it. I hope the camera does it justice. I hope you can see it. It looks so wonderful, and I need a ring to hold it in place or else it will roll away like your soul does out of your body when you are asleep. So maybe that's a sign for you. And then for group number 3, we have card number 41. You can do hard things. It is not as impossible as it may feel. And here we have dragonflies on this card as well. I feel like that's an important clue for someone here with this ship, with this boat. And with it we have my blue crystal quartz pendulum. Excuse my voice. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these 3 groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number 1, everyone who resonated with number 17, Go on an Adventure. Today is the day to try something daring, and we also have this brand new crystal point here with the phases of the moon on it. If you know what crystal this is, please let me know. I'm not quite sure, but it's lovely. It's giving me a lot of psychic energy already for you. So we are about to find out where your soul goes when you are either asleep or in a very, very deep state of meditation, which not many people manage to achieve, honestly, but maybe you can. Let us know. And by the way, if you didn't watch the intro, you might not be aware that your soul astral travels in your sleep, but most of us do actually, we just don't remember. Keep in mind this reading is for the collective, so not every single detail here might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. You know how it goes. Now, I can feel your energies. Some of you are very intrigued and very excited about this. Time and space are irrelevant. I can feel you right now, even though you'll be watching this at some point in the future. It's a timeless reading. But yeah, just allow for me to tap in with your soul's energies. If you give me permission, it will work. I'll be doing it for your highest good. But needless to say, you are ready for an adventure. I don't know if this will resonate with everyone, but you seeking spirituality and maybe, spiritual adventures is because you suffered some kind of trauma in the past. You might have had a tower moment in the recent past where something shook you to the core, and now you either are not comfortable at all in your body anymore, which is why you seek to go elsewhere with your consciousness, with your soul's essence, or you just had a really difficult life where it wasn't a singular incident, but you're just done. You're just done kind of with physicality and the restrictions and limitations that come with having a physical body. You just want more. And many of you are so passionate about this. And guys, your passion will manifest and attract an adventure. Number 17 in the Major Arcana is the Star. Okay, so you are shooting for a spiritual star, for a psychic star. It's a wild ride. Only take this if it resonates. Some of you might go to extremes to have experiences like these. There are very extreme tutorials or pieces of advice out there, and please make sure you are safe. I understand that you're impatient, but don't do anything too extreme just to have this happen quicker, because I'm going to give you some examples. I'm not advertising this at all, okay? I'm just giving you examples. Some people say that if you don't eat for several days, your body will become so weak that your consciousness expands, and it makes it easier for you to have these experiences. Obviously, if you consume certain substances to alter your consciousness before sleeping maybe, or before meditating, it helps. But be careful. Your spirit team is saying, hold your horses, quite literally. Take it easy, step by step. It's worth the wait. Astral projection and lucid dreaming kind of go hand in hand, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. So if you have been experimenting with lucid dreaming as well, and you've had some experiences but maybe you got so excited when it finally worked that you woke up from it, or you're not satisfied because you don't feel like you actually left the body, that could be an energy coming through here. But guys, it's gonna happen for you. Maybe today is the day to do it. Maybe today is the first time ever you hear about this and you're so intrigued. But today, there's an energy for you today, whenever you hear it, that will be a catalyst for this amazing journey. So look up some tutorials on the internet, some safe ones, on how to astral project. Really put in the effort, set your intention, and keep a dream journal. When you wake up in the morning, first thing you do before anything else, literally before going to the bathroom or whatever, is you take your journal and write down everything, every little bit that you can remember from the past night, okay? I'm getting into your vibe of excitement. You are like... You kind of remind me of this Elton John song. I think it's called Rocket Man. I love it so much. You're like a rocket, and you have a spiritual being by your side assisting you with this, because it's kind of, I don't know if it's necessarily written in your life contract and your karmic path, but it's something fateful. So you need a guide for you to do that safely. You might already know this guide that you have. It could be a spirit animal or an ancestor, or a spirit guide, or a different entity will tap into this. But guys, there is so much. I feel the dynamics and the energies. I think today, if you've been working on this for a long time, you're gonna have a super strong experience. So manifest it, like whoosh. I'm seeing you like getting speed. It's like a very fast journey, very fast trip, and it's gonna feel so exciting. And I've heard people say that they had some space travel experiences when they astral project. Or they have these very vivid dreams and they don't realize that this was astral projection. So also don't mistake extremely vivid dreams for just regular dreams. They're not just regular dreams, you actually leave your body. So let's find out where you will be going or where you have been going without knowing. I'm going to put your crystal in here. This crystal I was able to purchase from generous donations, and these cards that I will get back to in a second are a gift from Shannon. So thank you everyone supporting me. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. The best way to help me out is by liking and commenting, I always say that. So I kind of want to keep looking at this card, so I'm going to leave it here. But I'll get more in a minute. Spirit team, and I want to talk to this guide you have represented by the Pegasus, making sure you have a safe journey and that you come back safely into your body. I want to talk to them because you all have one guide like that. I want to talk to them and ask them where they bring you, where they accompany you to. Where's group number 1 going? What's happening? Getting a psychic download, hang on. They're showing me something. Wow. Okay, so some of you, and you will already know this, you visit galactic family or friends up there, or you might have already had some very conscious experiences about visitations from galactic beings where you actually saw something, okay? I have a whole playlist about galactic beings, so feel free to check out these readings. Oh my God, 5 of Wands. Wow, I love it because when I started recording your group, my camera showed 5 minutes, 55 seconds. If you see that number a lot, it's because the energy is gaining momentum. Here, this card doesn't feel stressful at all to me. It feels like energies are, you know, gaining momentum. Is your passion, your impatience, kind of your fire? You are so like fired up to do this that it's gonna have a massive effect. And I see almost like a staircase here, not maybe up to heaven, but maybe your spirit helper is a dragon, because dragons have been huge here on my channel recently, if you found the dragon readings. And I want to find out more about dragons because they used to not mean anything to me until recently. This is the Knight of Pentacles that fell out, and there is just too many cards that flipped over, so I'm not going to take those. If my reading style upsets you, check out a different channel. I let spirit guide me, and if I don't feel like taking cards that showed up, I'm not gonna. But this one, we're gonna have to get it because that's what's happening to you. Knight of Pentacles. You have been trying or wanting this for a long time or a long good time, and it's going to pay off. There's a huge reward coming here. And look how this dragon is holding a shield. So know that you are safe. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't be cautious, especially when you listen to other people's advice. But if you worry that, for example, you're not going to make it back to your body, or you're going to get lost in different dimensions, or that you're going to get attacked by different beings when you visit different dimensions, because I'm not quite sure yet where you go, you have a protector with you. And they have joined you ever since you started developing an interest in this field. So you are safe, you are protected, safe and sound. There is an energy about a father figure. So this being feels fatherly towards you. So maybe it's your deceased father, if that resonates. But regardless, this being, I don't know what gender they are, if they have one at all, what they are, they feel like a protective father. Okay, and they're gonna shield off any potential threat. You know what? I want to make room for more tarot cards. So, also emerald. Does that mean something to you? Emerald, the name, or wow? Did you see what the card did? the crystal. Two of Pentacles. That is, yeah, you kind of juggling in between the two worlds. And look how these dragons are playing. And we have a boat here, a Viking's boat. I feel like they're now talking about what's expecting you on the other side. Again, I get this two-party feeling. So this could mean several things. Maybe, as I said in the very beginning, the catalyst for your adventure that you've got planned was your father passing away, or someone very close to you passing away, and you want to visit the spirit realms. Maybe you want to visit heaven when you astral project, or you want to visit, well, your soul tribe or your spirit guides or whatever on the other side. They know this. And it's like they're already like tossing the ball at you and saying, now it's your turn. I feel like this other entity waiting for you in a different realm, they are quite eager for you to come visit them. Let's see what more there is to it. Yeah, I see some more beings watching over this. You know, we have actually almost no idea about what's happening beyond the earthly material realm. Some people come back with experiences and share them, but you know, there is an infinite realm of possibilities out there. And I have to be honest with you, I don't know everything. So I see three very tall beings and I'm not sure what they are. Maybe they are some kind of, they're coming through as some kind of guardians of the galaxy. I have a reading titled that way, Guardians of the Galaxy, who kind of watch astral travelers and make sure they stay in their lane or something. So you are not alone in this, and you are kind of being kept in check also. I'm getting that message. Sigh of Pentacles. You have a lot of earthly energy here, which is interesting because yes, you are a soul incarnated into an earthly body on planet Earth. And again, we have the big one and the little one. You are being kind of, even though you might feel like you're doing this all on your own, you came up with this on your own, you are being taught here without you realizing how to do this. It's very important that you learn this. Maybe, well, most definitely for your spiritual development, but maybe you will pass it on to other people who want to learn from you, or you will come back with experiences that you need to share. But yeah, it's like you are the apprentice now, and you have spiritual teachers, spiritual guardians, spiritual protectors who make sure you do this right. But keep in mind, you're just taking baby steps. You are the baby dragon. This is baby steps you're taking. You won't master it immediately because this is huge. And you know, if it doesn't work the very first time, be patient, hang in there, just don't give up. This is a huge thing. But as I said in the very beginning, today you will have a huge experience. Feel free to come back to this reading and let us know what that was. But today, you're going to make a huge step up and out. Up and out of this prison realm. Another Pentacle card, Ten of Pentacles. This is very interesting. So what your spirit team is telling you, and it's important that you hear that, you still have a very important job to do on planet Earth. Your karma is to be an earthling in this incarnation. You might know this because you have family, maybe kids that you need to take care of, a business, pets, friends, or, you know, just your task, your job on planet Earth. I have readings about what your purpose is. Just search through my videos if you're not sure. But you need to stay here. You're not gonna, you know, be able to leave and exit this reality forever. Just maybe a few times a week once you master it, because people get addicted to what it feels like to be an infinite, powerful, free soul, okay? And also they're saying they might intentionally, these beings looking after you, limit or put like a break, a pause on your experiences, because if you have them too much, you would not want to stay here on planet Earth. So you need to stay here, but you're allowed to leave every now and then. You are this flying dragon here, and you will bring back some treasures from this portal you go through when your soul does exit the body, okay? And the more you do this, the more you will be able to remember, and maybe this treasure you bring back is knowledge from other dimensions, or is just experiences. I mean, there are so many podcasts now about people sharing their out-of-body experiences, their astral projection experiences, their near-death experiences, and you could be one of them. But yeah, you can't exit this reality. You can just, you know, go on short trips outside of it. You need to come back because you're here for a reason. We are all here for a reason, which sometimes we don't understand this reason, but there is always one. Now, please, guys, if you're still watching, help this channel stand a chance in the tough game of the algorithm and leave a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone who always comments, because comments are so important. If you don't know what to say, leave a dragon emoji. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. That way you won't miss my shorts, because I sometimes post shorts with important messages from your spirit team. Let's see what more there is to your astral projection. I appreciate the back of these cards that Shannon gifted us so much. This is obviously probably supposed to be a moon, but in your case, I see a dragon again. Dragon or dragonflies. That being said, if you resonated with group number 3, check it out as well. If the word dragonfly means something to you, or just dragon, see a bee here as well. This is just you kind of having space travel experiences for sure. You might already have tapped into this a little bit when you did maybe a guided meditation, or when you daydream. Guys, your daydreams can also be tiny out-of-body experiences. And I see this mushroom here, so, and some herbs. Be very careful when you consume these things, because they can do a lot of damage. Yeah, you know this, I'm just saying it. Today is the day, guys. You're being called out. First of all, I love that we have a rainbow on this card. If you are one of my rainbow people, this is confirmation for you, and you have, today is the day to try something daring, and then the card that says today is the day to begin the journey. 36. This means, this number in your case, that you have a strong spirit team guiding you through this, so you don't have to be scared that something terrible happens. You'll be safe, okay, and you are meant to do this. Today's the day, like, get it started. I love that this giraffe has butterfly wings. You think that giraffes can't fly? Yes, they can, because they have wings here in this fantasy land. So you are the giraffe with wings, if you will. And this ghost lady here, she's your guide. You have a guide helping you do this. And, you know, take little steps. Start with some guided meditations and see how well you get on. By the way, I love Michael Seeley. He, in my opinion, is one of the best people out there doing guided meditations. Make sure you listen to someone whose voice you love. That's very important. Or do anything else, okay? Today, but start today. Start today. Okay, 44. 444 is like my angel number. It could be yours as well. We have the blue butterflies on here. You know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. So, because you are so strongly guided and protected here, you can't go wrong, because your soul, your higher selves, they already know which way to go. Your conscious monkey mind might be confused, or what meditation do I listen to? Like, how do I go about it? Don't worry about that. Shut the monkey mind down and listen to your higher self. It will show you the way. Again, you're being carried here and you're being shown the way by these butterflies. Trust your intuition. Your intuition should be very, very strong at this point. Yeah, it's just amazing. And really, with the Schumann resonance, going crazy at this time, and all the electromagnetic solar interference, we are being charged up, we are being helped by the universe to have these experiences. So just go for it. Go for it, go for it. And I love that in every card you have like a powerful animal with you. And again, the stag might be your spirit animal as well. Oh yeah, oh my god, another rainbow. Practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. That might resonate with you if you are surrounded by people who are not awake, or who judge you for being a weirdo, which you're not, judge you for being a freak, or you know what, just people who are very rational and not spiritual at all. Like, don't listen to them. You are your own being and you're meant to break free. You're obviously meant to practice freedom. You are meant to practice these out-of-body astral projection things, and you're doing it. And I feel like tonight something powerful is going to happen. Just trust the process, okay? And I would say for you to release the weight of the body. If you have been having body aches, it will be so helpful for your mental health to train yourselves to leave this pain body, okay? And you can. It will happen for you. If you see rainbows, maybe that's a sign for you, or butterflies or dragonflies or whatever you saw here that really stood out to you, is your spirit team, your higher selves guiding you towards the right path. But guys, today something's going to happen if you allow it. Please come back to this reading and let me know, or maybe it has already happened. Maybe it's this reading for you, I don't know. But if you made it until the very end, I want to thank you so much. Leave a rainbow emoji if you're still here and watching. I'd appreciate if you let me know. Take very good care otherwise. Stay blessed, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading. Group number 2, everyone who resonated with the Be Present card, the winged third eye, and this amazing crystal sphere. I don't know if the camera shows it, but there are such amazing rainbow reflections in it. I love it so much. And it really looks like this eye here. I feel completely mesmerized and hypnotized by this combination with the moon as well. I don't know. I have to be careful that I don't get hypnotized by looking at it too much. But we are about to find out where your soul goes when you astral travel in your sleep, or maybe when you are in deep meditation, because our souls do that. We just don't remember. But if you practice your conscious awareness linked with your soul and your higher selves, you will remember what happens to you. And maybe you already do, okay? Because some people are very fit here, very, trained already. I don't know where you stand on your journey, but know that this reading is for the collective. Not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what feels is your message, and what doesn't, well, just feel peaceful about it. It will be for someone else. I'm being bombarded with psychic downloads. First of all, I see a window. Obviously, that's the reflection of my window, but everything, happens for a reason. The window's open, guys. You just need to fly out of it like Peter Pan. And oh my God, fairy tales and stories and legends, they all are based in the truth, okay, today, because we are so brainwashed and rational. We say, oh, that's rubbish, it's not real. Yes, it's real. These fairy tales are real, and often they have quite a sinister, very trippy background. If you look up the original versions of the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, wow, that's tough stuff. And I'm not sure about Peter Pan, but the vibes I'm getting is that truly, I don't know if you've seen the film. I feel like most of you will have, but the kids sleeping in their bedroom, and then the window opens and Peter Pan comes in and flies off with the kids, takes them and flies off to Fantasyland. If that resonates with you, because you've been fascinated by that, or because you wish for that to happen, this is your reading. I just love looking at crystals. I get so many psychic downloads just from looking at crystals. I have a crystal reading on this channel. Check it out if you want to. They're not very popular, unfortunately, but I love them. So be present. Number 3. 3 to me here, in your case, is the number of your spirit team. And it's like they are calling you. Like Peter Pan calls Wendy and her siblings. You have spirit just calling you. The spirit's really trying to get your attention. And I'm not exaggerating when I say, if I look at this eye too much, I feel like I'm being sucked into this portal. So, if you want, before you go to sleep or before you meditate, I would work with visualizations. There are different ways to do it, but if you find an image like this one that you could just focus all your energy on whilst you listen to music or do some breathing exercises, or if you find like a motion picture, a video of like a really mesmerizing image, that will work, guys. I almost feel like my soul being sucked out of my body, like disappearing into this eye. It's very like, it's like luring me in like a siren singing. Also, I hear sounds, and don't know if the camera does it justice, but we have a person here that's literally being like sucked up into this portal. It's a bit trippy, guys. And find clarity in the moment. I don't know if that message necessarily is for you in this reading here, but I think the overall message here is that if you are like me and you get immediately like in such a weird mind space when you talk about this, think about this, do this, just say goodbye to clarity for a minute. Like, give up on security. Stop like holding on to everything that's physical, because for you, this out of body experience will be so easy and is so easy. Like every night, I feel like you go there every night, whether you realize it or not. And if you want to remember it, like do this meditation thing before sleeping, you're being lured in there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And maybe work with crystals, but again, your spirit team is telling me you need to work with focusing your eyesight on something that mesmerizes you, that will help you get into that state of complete physical relaxation where your body can then leave. If you, for example, visualize these rainbow reflections here, and you kind of picture your soul just going into where these rainbows are. That sounds super trippy, but you know, people can do that. If you want to visit the insides of a crystal, if you want to be the crystal, you can, if your soul travels there. I don't know where you want to go to. We will hopefully find out. But I love this. And I am so in love with this crystal. And these new cards, I'm going to get back to them in a second. I was able to purchase the crystal from generous donations, and the cards are a gift from Shannon. So if you two would like to send me something, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. It's all for this channel. But the best way to help me always is to like, comment, share if you want. Now let's get into this. You have an eye here. I did not pick the cards because of the eye. I picked it because of the name. It's the Wandering Star Tarot. But there you are. I feel like this eye symbolism is so important for some of you. I know that, you know, my Indian friends, you have these third eye dots on your foreheads. I'm not educated really on what it means, but isn't it kind of a sign of loyalty and devotion to the divine? Please educate me, because I don't know. But I feel like if you guys massage your third eye chakra, wow, it's gonna kind of suck you right out of your body, even if you're not asleep. Let's see. Tarot cards, please tell us about group number 2's astral adventures in their sleep or when they are awake. King of Wands. Okay, and this king kind of looks a little bit like a woman as well. So if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. It's all about the energies. And he has this parrot on his shoulder. Interesting that he's wearing a cross. Motivation, honor, standards, wisdom. So Spirit is saying you need to make sure that some unconscious beliefs or maybe even guilt that comes from traditional institutionalized religion, that they don't hold you back. Because some of you might have grown up, for example, in a very kind of strict religious situation, and most religions, modern institutionalized religions, hate genuine spirituality. So they'll tell you it's witchcraft, or it's like you playing with the devil. No, it's not. So get rid of that, these thoughts, kind of cleanse your brain and your soul, and really go for it. If you feel like it's right for you, you can't go wrong. And I feel like you want this, like your soul is so ready. King of Wands is full of energy. Nine of Pentacles, wow, that is abundance here. It says comfort, accomplishment, prosperity, stability, and I want to add abundance. We have two birds here. So again, just like group number one, you have some powerful guides helping you with this. And also we have wings here on this eye. You will get your wings. Your soul will get is wings. You need to stay here in the physical realms, but you are allowed to visit elsewhere. And it feels like your soul goes to paradise when you astral project. I feel like that's what it means. If you are someone, I see two groups of people here for group number two. Either you are doing quite well here in physicality, you have a healthy and beautiful body, you do well in life, you have enough of everything, but you still want more because you're not truly satisfied. And the rest, you don't have absolutely nothing, or you're not happy, your body is maybe not healthy, you struggle with finances and stability. Thus, you want to leave this reality to have everything that makes you feel full, which is on the other side. But I feel like when you astral travel, you go to paradise, where your soul just feels surrounded by complete abundance and prosperity, and where you truly feel at home. I feel like this, yeah, if you are very religious, that's cool, or very spiritual, you must be very spiritual, or else this is not your channel or not your reading. You might have a very specific idea about what heaven or paradise looks like. The most beautiful way you can visualize it is probably won't even come close to what you will see when you go there. I just hope you can remember it when you go there, because you really do go there. You go to paradise. You go to some kind of paradise dimension. Six of Pentacles. We have a rainbow here again. Receive, family, give. Receive, give. Yeah. Know that if you struggle, if you're one of the people who struggle here on planet Earth, you want to leave because you don't receive. You want to go somewhere where you receive what you give. You might be one of my, rainbow community people. You're just, I don't know how to say it. You understand, like you might be different when it comes to your gender or your sexuality. That's a specific message that will only resonate with those of you who already know. That might kind of contribute to you feeling like you're an alien here on planet Earth. And everyone here, really, you feel like the alien on planet Earth. I don't know if it's about your ethnicity, your attitude, your like just the way you look and act. You don't feel like you are fully acknowledged here or fully appreciated. And where you go to, I see like a rainbow bridge. And I know we say rainbow bridge is for pets. No, it's not just for pets. It's like for every soul to walk on and to go to paradise. I picture what your soul goes to. I see like because I see a happy doggy right now. Maybe you want to visit a deceased dog or pet that you love so much, and you meet them there and your soul doesn't even know. But, when you wake up again, your soul feels replenished because you had just met with this doggy or this friend or this being that you missed so much. I picture like a sunny, amazing park on a Sunday where, there are happy animals everywhere, happy people everywhere, where there is food and flowers and maybe a little creek and, butterflies, and it smells so nice. That's where your soul goes to. Everyone here. And you feel completely at home and at ease. I'm seeing her earrings and they look like pendulums. So maybe you want to watch group number 3 as well if you resonated or felt drawn to the pendulum. Yeah, the trees look like pendulums as well. The world in the reverse. Yeah, you want to leave this world because you don't, as I've been saying, like you feel you're not happy. And with this snake here, people might have really hurt you, or your body is hurting. That is kind of the motivation of your soul to leave. And where you go, you are not being hurt. It says reward, success, completion on this card. So your soul, if you are wondering why you are still coping and why you're still alive and still able to go, even though it's so hard every day, it's because your soul goes to this magical place where you are rewarded, where you do receive love and where you do have fun and where you do enjoy everything. That's why you can still continue to do this, all right? I see pink hearts. Does that resonate with you? Do you love pink hearts? Page of Wands, yep, that is you, communication, and it's also kind of the being on the other side. And I love that we kind of have a park situation here on this card. I see like, you know, like a sunny paradise park where your soul goes to, and you communicate with beings here, and they kind of, for some of you, give you some relevant information that your conscious mind might forget, but your higher self doesn't. So if you struggle here on planet Earth and you need solutions and guidance, you do receive that guidance every night when you go there. And, you know, you might be struggling, but again, you are taking the right steps. I don't know if you have someone special there on the other side that you do actually communicate and try to hear from. You do visit them and they kind of maybe sometimes come pick you up, just like Peter Pan. This could be your Peter Pan spirit coming through to, you know, say, come on, it's time to go to the fun side, to the fun paradise zone again, to replenish. Yeah, work on remembering where you go to. There are techniques, look them up on the internet, because there is more to this than just you replenishing your soul. You take some information with you as well. Guys, let's get some more of these wonderful oracle cards. If you're still watching, please leave a thumbs up. It really, really helps. Comments help so much as well. If you don't know what to say, you should probably leave an eye emoji. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. You know how it goes. Do swallows mean something? Do you have a swallow tattoo? You know, that's kind of a classical tattoo image, isn't it? Like a swallow or roses. I feel like some of you have kind of classy or classical tattoos. I don't know much about tattoos, but I see, you know, some kind of like typical classical tattoo symbols on you. Ooh, rainbow. Oh my god, double rainbow. The rainbow is coming up again. 37, write a letter to your inner child. This is the inner child oracle, but here I'm using it because of the imagery for your astral projection. Replace this inner child with this being on the other side. If you don't have anyone in mind, this could be a guide, you know, or an ancestor, I don't know, but you do communicate with them. And I highly, highly recommend that if you really want to hear from this being, and you don't even have to know them, write them a letter while you are awake and ask them, you know, the things you want to hear from them, or just tell them something nice. I don't know, just write them something, and kind of maybe if you want that, put that letter under your pillow or next to your bed or like somewhere, do something magical with it. And I promise you that you will get the communication back when your soul goes there. And work on remembering what happens to you when you are asleep, because you will wake up with answers either in your higher self's consciousness or in your rational mind's consciousness. I love this so much. Double rainbow, guys. I love rainbows. I'm sure you do too, or else it wouldn't show up so much here. Maybe, and only take this message if it resonates, and I appreciate if you let me know if this is true, because I'm kind of feeling it. You were in, you know, a maybe same-sex relationship or something, or like, you know, rainbow tribe relationship, and your person transitioned to the other side. Is that a possibility? Because I'm kind of feeling that. Let love guide you. Yeah, this is about love, and you know, love is love, and here is a rainbow reflected in these waters. Choose to see the good in the world today. You don't see the good in the world anymore, and I'm not blaming you for it, because there is not much good left here in this world. There's always something, but I can kind of feel that you are craving some needs. And the biggest need is love. All you need is love. It's like the Beatles song. And you get this love on the other side. And again, there is this strong spiritual presence from this person. I don't know what you need, but trust me, guys, when your soul goes there, you get it. You get this hug, or this, you know, nice physical touch, or this laughter, or, you know, just the good communications, conversations. You get all of that. You are being replenished. I'm kind of getting crystal waters energy here from this waterfall, from the Crystal Palace, which is kind of angel hospital in heaven. So your soul goes to angel hospital, and you might get signs of confirmation if this really resonates after this reading. If you hear songs or see images or hear people talking about something, you know, reoccurring signs and synchronicities, they will be themed with bits that you heard and saw here to give you confirmation. But this being, they are so excited to receive you there every night. What's this? Review your responsibilities. Hang on, okay, this is just a boat. Here we have butterflies. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. So you don't owe anyone anything. And I felt this strongly here with the King of Wands, even though that's not the traditional King of Wands meaning, but I read everything intuitively. Cards for me are just a tool for my psychic abilities, okay? There are some expectations or responsibilities that people outside of you put on you that really weigh you down and contribute to you not feeling happy here on planet Earth. That could be expectations, you know, on how you should behave, what people you should love, how you should express yourselves, you know, what job you should do, all of that. Just drop it, and you know this, but Spirit kind of wants you to act a little bit more like you do when you are in that paradise zone. Try to bring back these energies and the way you act and behave there back to planet Earth. That's how you make it a happier place for people who are just like you. So drop the responsibilities and be free and kind of create your own paradise here on planet Earth. That's how you will make sure that things will get better. And yeah, I hope that you found this very comforting, because I did for you guys on your behalf. If you made it until the very end, please leave a thumbs up and post a rainbow emoji. That's how I know you watched it all. I'd really appreciate if you did that. Take super good care, you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Just a little warning before you continue to watch this reading. The energies in it are very foggy and confusing, which really affected me. And also the message will probably only resonate with people who are currently dealing with that sort of trippy energy. So only watch if you understand this and if you can be patient with me. If not, feel free to pick a different group or video on this channel. Welcome to your reading, group number 3. We are about to find out where your soul is going when you are asleep, because our souls actually astral travel, whether we realize it or not. It depends on your personal situation to what extent, but we all do. We just need to remember it. And obviously there are techniques on how we can get better at these experiences and at remembering everything. But yeah, I got so excited about this that I forgot to tell you what is obvious. You resonated with this ship and the pendulum. And I also need to tell you that when I checked my camera, it showed 55 minutes and 55 seconds. When I started to record group number 1, it showed 5 minutes, 55 seconds. So angel number 555, and another 5 if you want, is very meaningful to some of you. And that's the first psychic download I'm getting here. You know, this number can indicate you moving on out of hardships and conflict. And there is a lot of movement here with this cloud ship. I love it so much. Also, the dragonfly might be a meaningful sign to you. They are very spiritual psychic messengers, these animals. If you see them in real life, they carry huge meaning. We'll get into it, so just keep in mind though that this reading is for the collective. Not every single detail here might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. Medusa, does that mean something to you? I was just given that psychic download. Also, excuse me for a second, I need some water. I'm very thirsty. Maybe that's your sign to get some water into your system, because yeah, it will not just help your body flow better, it will help your mind and soul flow better. Where do we even start? So this pendulum, I love it so much. It kind of, I chose it because I wanted something like to show you the way, like a compass needle, if you will. Do you already have a piece of jewelry that looks like it, or do you use a pendulum or maybe dowsing rods? Because I do see kind of an instrument, and I'm hearing, you know, kind of what you call it? What's the fancy, sophisticated word for travel on water? Something nautics. I don't know. You know, let me know, because I can't think of the word right now. My brain's kind of stuck and stupid right now. I don't know what's happening. It's because of the psychic energies, maybe. If you are someone who's being called a kind of daydreamer, or, you know, I'm getting Pisces energy a lot. Pisces can be like that. If you have some Pisces in your chart, that can sometimes lead to you just being carried away by emotions or by energies. I'm a Sagittarius through and through, but I do have some important Pisces placements. My Jupiter's in Pisces, so this is all about us just going with the flow here. I better get right into it because something weird's going on with my brain. It is not as impossible as it may feel, so you might be feeling that it's impossible to astral travel. Why did you click on this reading if you feel that way, guys? It's not impossible. You can do it, and you have been doing it. You have been doing it. Your soul does it, and your soul kind of does it during daytime as well. I think I'm kind of affected by some of your energies. Excuse me. You know, your soul is maybe always somewhere else. Maybe you are with one foot in a different realm and the other on planet Earth, or your consciousness is always somewhere else. I need to ground myself because it will be very hard to do this reading. I see these pastel colors and I see this kind of yellow swoosh here. So yellow could be very meaningful in your situation, and I really wanted to pick this citrine crescent moon crystal here. So citrine might be a good crystal for you to ground yourselves and to become more kind of awake in your conscious brain if you struggle during daytime. Or, you know, citrus fruits and the scents, they will help you be more alert, because I feel like some of you, you're always somewhere else. You're always on a cloud, which is good, but it can, you know, be a problem sometimes. 4 and 1 adds up to 5. Again, I feel like you want to not be here because it's painful, or because like physical life is just too hard for you. So just know that your soul is not feeling at its best potential in a physical body. And that is so true, because we are not at our best potential here, stuck in this meat suit. Okay. I just need to get my tarot now. I'll get back to these cards in a minute. They were gifted by Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. And I bought, now this was also a gift from Lori. So thank you, Lori, if you're watching. And if anyone else would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. I'm trying to be more grounded and it's not going well. I don't know what's happening. Let's get the tarot. Hopefully I'm going to be more focused. Maybe you guys should also focus with me. Time and space are irrelevant. This will work if you do it. Let's all just focus and see what information we get about your astral travel, where you go, and how to handle it better, maybe. Okay, yeah. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. I read all cards intuitively. Everything for me is a tool for my psychic ability. So I don't have a regular common reading style. My dear followers know this. If you're new, hopefully you like this. If not, then you need a different reader. What I see here is exactly what's been happening with me here. My mind is confused. It's like you don't have a plan, you don't have a clue, and you need a strategy. I have serious brain fog right now, guys. Do you have brain fog? Spirit, please help us and ground us. We want to know what's going on with group number 3, because I really feel like you astral travel all the time. You don't need to be asleep for it. I feel like I need to snap out of this. This is kind of getting a bit overwhelming. Your brain is always somewhere else. Now, only take this if it resonates, but some of you will already know this. Do you smoke a lot? Do you take some substances that make you feel all confused? Others, you might be forced to take medicine that really affects your intellectual power. You know, this is such a taboo topic, but I don't care, I talk about it. Prescription medicine does a lot of harm, has a lot of side effects, and it really affects our brains. You will know this already if this is you. If it's not you, don't take it. Feel peaceful about it. But I'm just saying, there are also factors contributing to your confusedness, and that kind of leads to your consciousness kind of being out of control, and also your soul kind of not, our soul is always on a leash. And now I get why I put the pendulum like this. Our soul is kind of on a leash tied to our physical body. Many people describe this when they have out-of-body or near-death experiences and come back. They said there was this like cord that they could see where they were connected to the soul. And if it snaps, you can't come back. You travel onto the heavens or wherever, okay, into the spirit realms, but you are still connected. But look what's happening with you. I'm understanding it now. This is your body, all right? This is your body, and this is your soul. And in your sleep, for sure, you are just gone. You're gone. You're somewhere else. But also, while you are awake and trying to be conscious, it's like your soul just drifts out and about and kind of causes some tension sometimes, because it is so desperate to get away from the physical realms, and this results in you being confused, all right? So we kind of need to bring back your soul into your body, and it enters always through the crown chakra, by the way, so that you feel more stable and more in control. Guys, I feel like your spirit team wants to help you feel more in control of what happens with your consciousness and your soul. You need to try and limit this to your dream state or to a state of meditation when you actually want for this to happen, because to you it happens all of the time without you really wanting it. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but I'm feeling that for those of you who feel confused, it happens to you others, it might not be so negative for you. You are just a very, very creative person. Your imagination is wild. Why? Because your soul's somewhere else. You get, you know, what you call it, can't think of the word. This is really affecting me. You get inspiration from other realms because you're always there. So you might make some really cool trippy art or music. I don't know what you do. Or are you kind of someone who works in a field where you teach other people out of body experiences? Or I don't know. Oh my God, the 7 of Cups in the reverse. You can't make this up. This is actually what's happening here. Even it's affecting even me. This is the brain fog card. This is also a substance abuse card. It's a card of confusion and lack of clarity. Okay. I feel like many people will have tuned out from this reading. I don't blame them, but if you're still here, you will be saying like, yes, this is me. Guys, there is nothing wrong with you, okay? And if people have been telling you there isn't. I feel like you are just a bit overwhelmed by the shift that is happening right now. We are shifting to the 5th dimension, all right, where we outgrow our physical body. I'm not a doctor, I'm just a medium giving spiritual advice here always. But if you are dealing with illness and if your body really hurts, it's because your consciousness is outgrowing the body. And again, like your consciousness wants to leave the body because you are so affected by the shift. But it's causing you trouble. You need some more balance. What can we know about the balance? And then I'm going to ask about where you go to and what's happening here. What's advice for group number 3? Oh my God, the 5 of Wands. So we saw 555 in the beginning. In the reverse is, so your energies are scattered and you need to make a conscious and serious effort to ground yourselves. Now, if you can, and again, please consult with your doctor if that's possible. If you can, limit the amount of prescription medicine that you have been taken. If you have noticed that it affects your mental and intellectual powers, try to really limit the amount to a minimum. If you have been taking substances that are not prescribed from a doctor, but to alter, you know, your consciousness or just, you know, for some pain relief, toxic coping mechanisms, like stop it. You know this, but Spirit's telling you, I'm telling you, stop drinking, stop smoking. It's not good for you. You need to make that decision. For the rest of you, if you're just daydreamers or if you just enjoy to be with your head in the clouds, you need to make that conscious decision to work on being more present in the body and in the here and now. And if you focus your energies like that, your experiences when you are out of body will become more kind of clear and more fruitful, and your physical experience will become a lot more clear and fruitful as well. You need to kind of get a strict routine where you get up. I feel like most of you need to get up earlier in the day. You need the daylight in the early morning hours, because daylight, depending on the hour of the day, does something to your body cells. And you've been missing the early morning sunshine. Get it. You need it. Okay. Stop drinking too much coffee or tea. Tea has caffeine as well. Get more exercise. Eat more like grounding foods. Just do something to keep your brain focused, and then when it gets darker and it gets nighttime, then allow for your soul to become wild and free. All right, you need to do that, or else you're gonna go crazy probably. All right, okay. So now, Spirit, if group number 3 do that, where do they go to? Guys, it's insane. I'm getting super dizzy. I might have to stop this recording because I feel dizziness in my head. almost reminds me, even though I've never had that, but I've heard people talk about it, of radiation for cancer patients. Okay, 6 of Wands. You're gonna be successful, all right? You're gonna be successful with this if you make that decision and you feel like you're gonna be on top of the game. If you have these out-of-body experiences, then you will literally, I feel like you will stay here on planet Earth, but you will see the world outside of you and you can kind of travel to places. For example, you know, you're sleeping in your bed, but your soul leaves the body and you decide to kind of see a beach in Hawaii because you've never been there, or you want to not stalk, but check in with someone you love. You'll be able to admire the world outside of you, okay? Some of you, if you're stuck in bed because you're sick, this will be good for you because you can then leave the house, okay? So your soul just goes outside of the body and you explore wherever you want to go outside of it. I would love to do that. I would love to go to dream destinations that I've never visited. You can do it. And guys, there is encouragement coming in from the spirit realms that you will master this. You will break free from this confusion. It's going to be all right. The Hierophant in the reverse. This reminds me strongly of something similar I said in the beginning of group number 2, but here, only take it if it resonates, all right? But you have some authorities around you, and they have not been doing things in your best interest because they are maybe uneducated or they want to exploit you, which unfortunately happens when patients have good health insurance. You know, you're a cash cow and not someone who is to be healed. That's just the truth. I don't know what your situation is, but you have people who might have some power over you, some authorities whose advice you seek, and you need to break with them. And you might, when you go out of body and check in on these people, you might see that they're really bad for you. This could be so many different things. Some of you, when you're out of body, and some people do that when they have these experiences during surgery in hospitals, they listen in on their doctor's communication, on their conversation, and they confront the doctors with facts that they couldn't have known otherwise, okay? So when you do that, when you kind of check in with your doctors and see what they think about you, what their intentions are, you're gonna change your habits. If you visit your parents and find out what they do and think about you, you will change your attitude and your path. Or I don't know what your situation is, but think of the authorities around you that kind of have a negative effect on your life. You can visit them and see the truth, and it will make you want to break free and become independent. Again, I'm getting a strong sense that some of you might change your medical team because they're not doing things on your behalf, or you might kind of... This is very trippy, but I'm just telling you what I hear. You might have been politically involved with some kind of group, and after seeing what you see, you're gonna split with them, okay? Maybe this is about the upcoming elections in the States. I don't know, guys. If you're still here, thank you so much. This is so difficult, even for me. So please leave a thumbs up if you're still watching, and leave a emoji, a comment for support. I need it. It helps this channel survive. If you don't know what to say, you should probably leave... I don't know what you should leave, a ship or a boat emoji, yeah, for sure. That's how I know you come from this pile here. And turn on the bell, guys, and subscribe. I'm just giving up at this point. I can't even say my phrases correctly anymore. This is wild. I will hopefully have remembered to put a little bit of a trigger warning at the beginning of this group. If you're still here, guys, you are one of the real ones. So let's just see what more guidance we can get from these oracle cards. It's time to celebrate. Look, cultivate an air of celebration today, 20. This is for some reason giving to me judgment energy, all right? And I see these people chilling here on a field, a sleeping tiger. Celebration here with the 6 of Wands is a theme as well. So you will celebrate some success here, guys. And I really feel like the success is not your out-of-body experiences, it's you kind of breaking free and mastering the state of confusion, and you being able to tell your soul and your consciousness to stay, please, dedicated to one, realm of existence. And you might find some like-minded people. And again, you might be able, to visit people you love when you astral travel. This is so trippy. Do you feel the brain fog? Because I do. We had this card in group number 2 as well. Here it is again. We have the rainbow. Rainbows represent hope. Today is the day. It's time to begin your journey. So you are obviously being pushed to start this journey of focus, of grounding, of saying goodbyes to harmful authorities. You should start that today. Start it today, okay? Today is the day. Stop procrastinating it. You can do it. '27, pull yourself close. Every part of you, of your being, is deserving of love. Yeah, you might not love yourselves a lot, and especially if you don't love your body, it's not helpful if you want to make sure your soul stays in it. So do something today to love your body. Stop taking in toxic coping mechanisms to keep on going. Just show yourself some love. Love yourselves enough in order to stop what you've been doing. Love yourselves enough to get a medical team who truly want to heal you. Love yourselves enough to surround you with people who are truly there for you, okay? There's a lot of self-love that you need to practice, and it will also help you ground yourselves. If you have, little at-home spa treatments, if you can afford it, like go get a massage. Like touching your body will help you kind of, stay in it. And yeah, guys, you have a spirit team helping you for sure. I don't know if I mentioned that. You are never alone. You can reach out to your spirit team and they will make sure that everything gets under control. This is the end of this extremely challenging reading. I'm very overwhelmed. I need to cleanse after this. If you made it until the very end of this one, you are one of the very, very real ones. And I want to thank you so very much. Let me know if you made it till the end. Say pile 3 still watching. Leave a thumbs up, and hopefully in the next one I won't be so confused anymore. Love you, and yeah, bye.